So first off, I just want to thank you for sitting in the seat and being a part of this. Like Joshua actually, like tonight he said that, I told him about this project where we came together, but he like walked up to me and was like, I heard about this, I want to help, boom, so that was cool, that was really cool.
Thank you.
So what inspired you to get and be a part of this work?
I don't know, I think to be cliche, I try to just allow spirit to move through me, but I guess in a nutshell, I'm an artist, and I think that because of me being so committed to what that means to me, I want to be a part of what I think is help moving the planet.
So speaking about being an artist, a lot of the work that we do when we're working with our youth is to give them some of the background, media literacy, give them some of the understanding of even the history of music. Mm-hmm. And it seems like at some point, like the record just started to scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like we got stuck in this one spot over and over and over again. And speaking about moving forward, what do you think happened? And then also, how do we move through that to the next level where that creative artistry can come back and just flow?
I think music has always been about expression, and beyond that, it's also been a means of survival. I mean, people have been looking, we were speaking to record labels, and record labels have always been about making money. Mm-hmm. I mean, even since the very beginning, mm-hmm. It's always been about what's going to sell. I mean, you've had record labels, from the 50s who were trying to alter the artist's sound and style and image to make the public want them more, mm-hmm. so that there can be more dollars. So I think that's never not manifested itself ever since record labels have been in existence. So I feel like that's the same that's going on right now. I mean, you still have people going, okay, what's going to make money? Mm-hmm. So I feel like it isn't so much that the record labels have to change, because they're going to be record labels. Like, they exist to sell records, mm-hmm. to make money. That's the nature of the beast. What has to change is where we put our attention. Mm-hmm. And I think there are tons of artists who exist currently that are doing music for the purpose of moving the planet, of changing the world, of enlightening people, of getting some message of peace or nonviolence or liberation out. These people exist, and it's up to us to put our attention to them. I mean us as audience, mm-hmm. Audience members.
That's a big part of what we do as well when you're talking about moving the attention to all of these other artists that are out here. We're coming into a time now, even when the record labels and the regular forms of media that we've relied on so much have huge competition,
Sure.
So how do we continue to move the attention to artists who are putting out quality music and true artistry? It's not just something that they're being told to recycle, How do we bring that attention to these folks?
That's hard, because I recently did an event for youth that was my way of saying, hey, when I was in high school, there wasn't the avenue to dance to positive music. And I mean, I'm one to talk. I used to love Luke, and God knows he's filthy. But I mean, I just didn't know that the option was there. I didn't know there was something else going on. So I was like, hey, if I create this space where I have the live bands that are super awesome and dope, and I have the DJs playing like uplifting music, then the kids are gonna flock. So I think there was like 20 kids in the room, and it was such a letdown. And I realized that, like, I'm being an adult. I'm being like, you don't know what's going on, and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, these kids are happy, and who am I to say, like, don't listen to it? I think the best I can do is just be an integrity. I mean, be an example. I can't really change people's minds, and nor am I out there trying to do that. I think I'm just trying to be consistently in integrity with what I stand for.
One final question, and that kind of segues into it. One of the things that we say is when we're looking, we don't look for blame. A lot of people want to look at, well, who's to blame? Well, the blame and finding blame from our position is a way to turn the finger outward, and mm-hmm. no longer have accountability. Mm-hmm. So my question for you is, on a personal level, for you, Joshua, in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit, in your words, in your actions, how are you willing to commit to honoring women?
I think that's it. I think my commitment is to always be aware that this woman, this person that's in my presence is sacred, and to allow that to be what guides my activity with her. You know, I think that's my commitment. That feels like that's it.
Yeah.